These guys test.
Sounds good. So hopefully I'll have a 2000 as well. So
Yeah.
To play with. Like I said, I want to rebuild my old one. All right, guys. Well, I will see you later. I will see you next month.
Yeah, check this
Look
out.
for me on the on Facebook.
We'll be looking for you next month.
Yes, I will be here next month. I'll tell your wife, don't make any plans.
This is 5,000.
Yes.
Okay. This.
There we go. Got that.
No, I see
Looking at
nothing
some
down there.
Don't see anything?
Power supply guy, before we
It was a shot.
Oh, I'll do my best not to.
Happen to have a
Probably
power
wish I
supply
can't.
with you?
No.
No? Okay.
Nothing obvious. Just a guess.
He made a classic mistake, he put it down on the fan.
Yeah, set that side down on the table.
The fan was trying to-
I didn't really smell too much.
Really? Oh, okay, so that was
It
the,
didn't smell bad, but I was sitting down there.
yeah.
Again, it smelled something like a burn.
Maybe try one more later after sitting.
You know, those-
again and see.
Amiga power supplies are so touchy anyway. I mean, I've gone through 2 on my 500, so.
Yeah, but that's a PC power supply.
Those are old, no, the old ones.
Well, that one is.
Yeah, that one right there. Who knows what's up with that one? I just think the Amigas in general have a very kind of exotic voltage. Kind of rough on power supplies.
I've never had a problem.
Huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wanted a 3,000, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, you overload it, yeah.
Well, let's see if
Oh, I
it's
passed
cooled
on.
off by now.
Oh,
You have to give it another
Juan's got
shot.
my 500 now.
I
I
think
was just
it's
thinking, I'd like to give this to somebody else if they want to try it.
No,
40 watts.
I've got a 1200.
3,000.
So that'd be even better.
I could give you a copy of the,
Fans should come on all the time,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Uh-huh.
if we got a,
When you do have power,
can you
right?
plug a,
Yeah, well, I plugged in the other one.
USB guy into
That's
it?
So we can figure out, is if we,
I could.
can we turn this on?
Not, you know, at your leisure.
Sure, sure.
That's why I was asking if that would work, if, you know, if,
Yeah, this should be able to.
Just take it home and play
Uh,
with it. See,
so,
That could be fun.
the only thing that concerns
okay,
me
we got
is
power.
that
It's, I
it
just want to make sure.
doesn't
I swapped out power
I
supply.
mean, why should it run? You know what's happening?
Hmm.
It's calling a Dawson library routine.
Oh.
To fetch the rows and columns on the screen.
Yeah.
It's bombing.
Huh.
Oh, well.
Okay.
Do we need another power supply or what? No. Is this for no, it's for one of these guys.
Right, it's for the 4,000.
This is an ATX power supply.
Yeah?
I need one, yes, but, I broke this one.
Just now?
Yes,
Oh, okay.
by setting it on the table like this where the fan couldn't
It's up in the air and then.
suction.
No.
Yes.
That's what we smelled.
Mhm.
Sorry to hear that. I ran across a power supply when I was digging through my garage the other day. I can run home and get it real quick if you want me to try. See if that'll do the trick.
How far do you live?
Well, you know, let's see. Where do you? Oh, okay, you live in yeah, not quite as far to Arlington as it is for me to Duncanville. So yeah.
I don't know.
And what kind of connectors does it need? Is
Just
The
a
only
standard-
connectors we need is this one. I need this one here,
uh-huh
and then just a standard little.
thingy. Yeah, for the like the
SATA,
you know,
SATA power.
CD-ROM drives or the hard
Yeah.
drives.
That's the SATA as opposed to your
Uh-huh.
Mole.
Those are only 2 things I need, but
Okay, doke. Well, I can head home for a minute. We can do that.
if you want, I mean,
Fun to do stuff like that every now and then. So let me just go ahead and post our chat link tonight. Let's see, Amiga. And
There's your 4.1. There's the instructions.
ooh, okay. Okay, thank you.
Put it in any PC with a USB connector. What I wrote on there and you'll see 4.1 appearing on the screen.
Ha,
As long as
cute.
it's not a- as long as it's not some antique PC.
No,
Tonight's video.
We don't mind.
Okay, let me get this out to our own thing here real quick. And that'll be fun. Let's see.
Well, now I wish I'd have brought my power supply from that Raspberry Pi.
Mhm.
For your Raspberry Pi. Oh,
And well, we had two things planned, this, and that guy was going to have X5000, so I figured, what's the use of me getting mine out?
huh.
I got the Raspberry Pi, but I didn't bring the power supply or anything else for it.
What kind of power supply do you need?
I don't suppose that your little, whatever gadget that we were going to put in my 4000, I don't suppose it would work in a 1200.
Okay, I'll be back.
Well, if we have a connector like this, the 1200 is that little tiny connector. The 1200 have a regular IDE connector?
I think it has, I don't know, I think it has like a mini,
Yeah.
like a laptop, teeny weeny thing.
Yeah. For the,
Okay.
that's why I was going 4,000, that's why I thought 4,000.
Not today.
While we're here not doing anything, there are two orders of business.
Okay.
One, once again, we forgot to propose a slate of club officers last month
Oh, no.
to be voted on tonight, right?
That's right.
Yes, everybody forgot.
Oh, we did that, we did do it at the board meeting separate thing?
After it's discussing?
IDE.
Well, it has to be voted on.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
It has to be voted on. The members have to vote on it.
Uh-huh. True, okay.
So you just
So
need-
who are we voting on this time?
$8 for that.
Uh,
I guess I recommend that we keep the same slate of officers that we had last year, whoever and whatever that is.
yeah, I know you're talking about-
The kid beyond his VP.
All in favor?
Sure.
Okay.
We're done.
You wanted you to charge everything.
The other thing I wanted to bring up is that I was attempting to reserve this meeting room for next year.
Ah,
And the lady that I used to deal with here, she has retired,
okay.
been replaced by somebody else. And I talked to her the other day and she emailed me a form I needed to complete and, you know, our name and address and what time and the time we wanted this room reserved for and the dates, et cetera. And so I put together a whole list of every Monday next year type of thing, sent it in to her. And I got a reply from her today and I tried to call her about it, but she had already gone. She was saying that the front door over here locks at 8 p.m. She was saying we need to be out of here by 8 p.m.
Used to be 9, wasn't it?
Well, again, I got no problem starting sooner and I got no problem getting out of here at 8. So, I mean, that's,
Well, but it's gonna be hard for anybody who works to get here that early. You know?
I know we said that, but you know,
Yeah.
still, it's not an all bad
So,
deal.
I mean, I need to call her tomorrow and talk to her about that and tell her, well, hey, we've been
You're doing it, yeah.
we've been doing it ever since we started meeting here, and it hasn't been a problem. And we're well aware of the fact that if we, you know, that the door locks at 8 p.m., et cetera, and you have us on video, so is it really a problem if we wanted to stay till 9 o'clock?
I'll see if we can do 8:30 or,
Have no idea what she's gonna say.
and then if nothing else, we could always see if 8:30 would be okay or whatever. Yeah, kind of give us, instead of a 2-hour meeting, it'd be an hour and a half meeting, but still not.
Yeah, but she's gonna want us to be out of here at 8 o'clock, not 8:30,
Yeah.
if she sticks to her rules and regulations, so.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'll just have to wait and see what happens tomorrow when I talk to her.
So what's up with the Grand Prairie Library these days?
The only problem there is that they're gonna charge us for it.
Oh, are they charging now?
Who's replacing this lady?
Her name is Lydia something or another. I talked to her last week.
She had the same thing, said the same thing,
What?
about leaving at 8.
No, I didn't know that until I told her what we wanted to do, and she said, "Oh, we have a form that you need to fill out," which actually I think I had filled out before. I think I filled out one for her predecessor, and I put down on there that we wanted the room from 6:30 to 9. And she emailed me back sometime yesterday or today or something, and I didn't read it till this afternoon, and by that time she'd already gone home. No,
Sorry, I just realized that thing has a power supply.
But it's nothing like this.
Are you sure?
Have you ever seen an Apple power supply?
I have.
It's, it's a little long thing running on the bottom here. It's practically, well, I'll show you.
Let's just take a look at it for a second. I was just curious, before I make my trip back to home.
The power supply
Actually,
is under this little place here.
Okay.
Down in there. It's held in like special rivets with special glue. The whole bunch of rivets don't come out.
It's a cheese grater. A large cheese grater.
what is that, John?
Also does Julian fries.
What is that?
What is that?
That's a Mac.
Power Mac
G5.
Greg, before you go running off,
Sure, what's up?
is there some place that you know of close around here that
Has a power supply?
would sell power supplies?
guys.
Not as of lately. I mean, fries might be a little costly. I don't know if they sell them that old anymore. Well, they might.
Well, it's ATX.
It's just an ATX power supply.
Yeah. Well, yeah, not so much, but
Okay.
let me go grab this thing. We can see if it works. So, cool. I'll be back.
All right, I appreciate that.
Yep, carry on.
It says 2 G5 power PC chips running at 2 gigahertz.
Pretty nice design.
Oh,
Spent a lot of money on just designing it.
this is solid aluminum.
Yeah.
It's even got rubber seals along the edges.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, so
you gonna
it's
play with it
waterproof?
then, or?
So it's waterproof?
Or tries to be. Well, see, there's all open here. There's no way to keep.
I know.
I think there's like 9 fans in this thing.
Oh, dear.
So what are you gonna do with it?
Just gonna see if I can get the Amiga running on this.
Mm-hmm. He's letting you borrow it to see
Yeah,
if
give
you
it
can.
to me.
Oh, he's giving it to you?
Mhm.
Okay.
How are you going to get the Amiga running on it? I mean, what have you?
Well, there's more for us. Put that out there. You've got gives you the Amiga. And then, I got the Amiga running on the Power PCs already, so. This is Power PC. At the extreme.
Okay.
So, find out if I can. Yeah, he pulled it down, he'll straight down.
Oh, straight down, okay. Wonder about that.
Got memory in it, only needs a graphics card and some drives.
Mm-hmm. You put multiple graphics cards in it, or just
In
one?
fact, they only need just a few that actually work in it.
Mhm.
Real easy to take the fan out. And get to the memory.
Mm-hmm.
Right, how much it is. We've got 4.
It's got 4 in there.
Need a flashlight?
DDR2s.
There's actually a video where a guy removes all this stuff in here, then he mounts a bunch of Raspberry Pis.
It's probably faster, huh? The G5s are in there.
This is a cooling.
Right.
They're big cards on these are 2
They need that much cooling?
Yeah, they were hot.
Hmm.
Right, Mr. Steve Jobs kept saying, "Well, we'll have this running at 3 gigahertz before 12 months go by." And after 3 years, it's icing down to 2.7.
Mm-hmm.
And then they had to have water cooling.
Right. Battery there.
See, I know there's a fan back there. I think this is a fan too.
Hmm.
Yeah, this is a fan. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a fan there.
Another one sits back there pointing this way.
A pretty big fan blades.
Yeah, it's a little over here, slow speed, but every time I see it, everybody comes out loud it. They're quiet when I do it.
Oh, okay.
Once the CPU's kicking, it's,
Bzzz.
oh, yeah. And all 9 frames running full speed. That sign, when we went out to the intersection, you would have carried it all the way there.
Well, if she insists that we do have to be out of here by 8, what do you think we ought to do? If anything.
Both of the libraries still charge, better charges?
Hmm?
We had one down there and one over here.
I believe they do. Inquired if they were, I inquired of Lydia if this room was still going to be free, and she said for the current fiscal year, which ends next fall, yes, it still will be free, but not yet.
I could probably still get here earlier. Want to go earlier? I don't know.
Yeah, 5:15. Get home by 5 o'clock. Eat most of the time.
You know, for people who don't work, that's not a problem, but for anybody who's working, it could be a problem getting here earlier.
Yep.
Especially since when you run, you know, you start meeting earlier, you run into more traffic as well.
That's true.
So, you know, gets worse and worse.
These aren't printed, they're
a lot of money in the case.
Mhm.
Industrial design.
Well, because people thought that it was all over, I started throwing these things away like crazy.
Mm-hmm. It's the latest version of Apple can run.
This is. It was like 10.5.
Oh,
I
that
think
far?
it was snow up there or something.
Mm-hmm. Okay. It seems, I don't know what they're up to now, but it seems like that's not that far off.
There aren't just a whole lot of places to get a free meeting room.
True.
And for us to have to pay for a meeting room is,
Right.
we don't have that much money.
True.
That would really degrade Johnny's estimate as to how much longer we could survive.
Yeah, that's based on what we're spending now.
We can always raise rates, but,
Yes.
raise the dues, but I'm not sure.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. Not that we're gonna get an influx of people, but
Looks like this is an exciting
maybe
meeting.
meet on the weekend, I don't know, but
Looks like
then
this is gonna be an exciting meeting.
that's people are doing stuff on the weekend, so. If it's available during the weekend.
Well, meeting on the weekend doesn't solve the problem.
Yeah, no.
That should be in the afternoon, that's what I think. Be a possibility, but again, everybody's gonna be busy on the weekend afternoon.
Usually.
Mhm.
You're one.
I think this place is
Definitely going
closed
on.
on the weekend.
Hmm.
I think this place is closed on the weekend.
Is it?
Really?
Yeah, the hours are on the front door. I suppose the weekends and holidays are closed.
On the weekend might be it might be busy on the weekends. I don't know. People want to fly, take lessons, do something. The restaurant is open, isn't it? I don't know.
I have no idea. We
I
have.
would think it'd be open on the weekends.
They think they're going supper time.
Yeah, lunch, I guess.
Mhm.
So I don't know.
Okay.
Send out an informal, a poll to the, our members or people who usually attend the meeting.
We're here.
They're here.
Yes.
I know. Well, again, I don't know, I can come earlier. So earlier would be fine with me. People who normally come can come earlier than earlier.
My wife gives me hell every month about this meeting because I have to leave so early to get here.
Yeah. We just tell her, I'm gonna leave earlier.
Yes, exactly. Has to make sure she gets fed dinner, et cetera, and just doesn't like eating dinner early.
Well, what do you, I don't know, how do you feel about it? You're the president. Yeah, you're the president, you do a whole lot, you set up all the meetings, so it's your schedule, how would that work? I don't know.
I can't.
No, Ned, I mean, you know,
Ned, you're gonna talk to this woman tomorrow, so
I'm gonna try
kind
to.
of wait and see what she says.
Oh, yeah. I don't know that,
She may not realize we get out there at 8 o'clock after 8. She may think some door lock, that's it.
Yeah,
She might say, okay, from now on, you gotta be out at 8.
Yeah, that's what.
exactly.
Next month, we just might be out at 8.
You guys been there after 8 all this time? Wow.
I think they know, it said around 8, so.
Here in the corner, it's like it's.
And then, I don't know, what do you think?
We had to leave in 15 minutes, we had to leave at 8.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I thought the doors locked at 9.
when the club started, weren't we meeting on weekends,
Yeah, I think they did look when we first started.
a long time
Because
ago,
that
weekend?
place used to be.
Certainly wouldn't bother me to come earlier.
Yeah,
My stomach would appreciate eating earlier, I know that.
yeah, that's the thing too. I
That was an
thought
Yeah,
hour.
we had other.
we eat right now, it's a bit late, so
Remember, they were closing at 9.
Okay.
it was closing at 9.
The place used to be here, certain for.
Oh, well, yeah, but normally no one was here, they closed earlier than that anyway, so,
So they got till 4.
yeah.
Mhm.
And to me, I don't know. Ken, how about you? Coming earlier, would that be okay with you or not?
Yeah, I don't live too far from here.
Yeah.
I usually get here by 6:30 anyway, so.
Mm-hmm.
He's here before I am.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, all right.
Does it matter to anybody here then? I guess.
I mean, earlier is fine. I mean, I'm probably, Monday's now my day off. I'm probably gonna change. I'm gonna go to day shift. I'll probably get home at 2, I get home by 3. 3:30 at the
I have to
latest.
say it matters to me only because it matters to my wife.
Mhm.
He's just gonna
Yeah.
raise the roof, but
That's what I'm saying. I don't know. It's, I don't know how it would affect you. Look for other places. I don't know, the only place I know, Cedar Hill, the library, but that's further for probably a lot of people or some people out there. I think they're free, but
do they charge for that library?
I don't know, I could find out and see. See what they do. I don't know if they have anything scheduled on Mondays or how they do that.
Has the literature just started charging all of a sudden? Or? So they weren't charging before because it never affected our treasury.
I believe they are charging now, but I don't know that for a fact. And you know, the South Grand Prairie Library where we hit, where we met, I mean, that was real nice because they would, if you were on their list, you could go by there and pick up a key to the place and you could, we could have the meeting from midnight to 4 a.m. or something and they probably wouldn't care.
That's the other problem with the Grand Prairie Library is that I think they were only renting that out if you were a Grand Prairie resident, right? And that used to be me, but it's not me anymore. I guess it's you, you live in Grand Prairie, yeah, we could use your.
I'm sure you have to have a resident, you
I think you mentioned that at one point, yeah,
I
that
did.
they wanted you to be a Grand Prairie resident.
I know that I was always the one that went by there the day before the meeting or something and picked up the key to the place or whatever or something. And I wasn't a Grand Prairie.
Yeah, I know.
But, okay.
I think that's because we had a connection, but you're right, you're the connection.
Okay.
But I could be wrong, I could be thinking about when we were considering meeting over in the new park over there. The senior center, they required you to be a Grand Prairie resident, that may be what I'm thinking of.
Okay. I want to say, I seem to remember though that the main library, Grand Prairie Library, they were, we came over here because I found this place when the main library was going to be closed for 2 or 3 months for renovation or whatever. I want to say that after they got through with the renovation, they were going to start charging us, but that's just a vague memory of some sort. And maybe wrong.
Yeah, when these places charge, they don't usually want just $5, they want, you know,
Yeah.
quite a bit. More than we can probably afford.
How could they do that? It's a public library.
Well, we had one place when it was in a library, we were paying $250 a year.
Yeah, it's North Richmond Hills. Yeah.
We paid $250 a year for,
All right, meeting rooms, Grand Prairie Library, main library, $25 an hour. Kitchenette use 30, flat fee. Events must end 30 minutes for library closing. Educate room, 50, room for 50 attendees, 20 an hour, 30 minutes for library closes. Another place, $25 an hour, Betty Womack Library. So, events must end 30 minutes for library closing.
Pretty expensive. We can't afford, that'd be about $60 a night for the $20 one. Because we need it for 3 hours, right?
Right.
Between setup and meeting.
Mhm.
You can't afford $60 a month.
No, that's the cheapest, for room for 50. If you have a laptop, maybe you just look up to a screen, bring BGA or HDMI cable. Click here to begin registration process. So, nope. Look at Cedar Hill, I don't know.
so when we start the meeting, like 6.
UTA, were they charging us when we were there or not?
No, they weren't charging us,
Because the
but,
other professor there.
They could reserve us.
yeah, but then somehow or another somehow or another, we got kicked out of there for whatever reason.
I
Never did anything wrong, but,
It seemed like that professor, was it? You had a professor that was saying.
yeah, I had a friend that I played poker with us, and he taught there, but somehow or another, there was something there that happened that they didn't really official TA
can really do.
organization or something like
Yeah,
that.
we had to have some kind of connection to the university, I think. Was the deal. Need to get one of the professors to join our club.
Is that a private university?
No,
So we pay taxes.
it's part of the UT system.
There's a fancy room. It definitely wasn't during busy times, and the place looked deserted when we went to the building.
The only problem it seemed like, I remember heading over there was the parking. You had the parking, these were
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
oddball places.
Right, parking was, yeah. Not friendly, it was more, yeah,
You go there sometimes, you know nobody there. Next time you go there, it's like drive around.
Yeah.
There's this parking spot. Because something else will be going on there. And it's-
Mm-hmm.
we're talking about club business, let me bring up another thing.
Okay.
Same thing I suggested about 3-4 years ago, is that maybe we should start emailing the newsletter instead of
That's
sending it out through the mail.
fine with me.
Fine by me.
Yes,
Save the club $60 a year
yeah,
and make it easier on me. And
Okay.
Sounds good to me.
What will you plan to send out? A PDF file?
PDF, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, of course.
that's fine.
the format of your
The other-
choice, the language
the
of your
other
choice.
organizations that we trade newsletters with, email theirs. So we're the only ones doing printed newsletter anymore.
That's
Yeah.
fine by me.
Okay with it.
Okay, done. I will still send one out, I think, in December with a notice that this will be the last one.
Okay.
Starting next year, we'll email. Because there's one club that I don't have an email address for, and then give them a chance, because I do send out copies to other clubs. There's one club I don't have an email address for, and I'll give them a chance to send me one.
How many do you send out to?
3. Not a lot, just 3.
The one in, Ohio, right?
Ohio, one in Illinois, and the other one in Houston,
Houston and where?
Illinois.
Illinois?
Illinois.
Or Chicago?
Champaign,
Oh,
Illinois.
Champaign, the old,
Champagne,
the old Amiga, what was it? Amiga was that Amiga.org? No, that was, okay, yeah.
I think it's Champaign, yeah, college town.
Right, yeah, it's a college town. I kind of went by there, Champaign, a few weeks ago.
well, how about this club out in, where was it, California, where if you join them and make a donation, they'll send you 2,000.
How much is a donation?
I don't know.
$10?
Well, it's probably a little more than that.
And you have to pay the shipping, I'm sure.
Yeah, that's the killer part.
Yes.
Yeah,
That's the killer part of these things. People shipping that thing is so heavy. Every one of them, when they come to ride, I've seen pictures of this piece bowed out because of weight. Mashed it up.
I can't tell that's Cedar Hill Library.
I can't find it.
Well, when we were meeting over in North Richland Hills, for a while there, we were meeting from their library or at some church over there. And we got it. They gave us a room for free to meet in, I think, didn't they?
Yep.
Well, for a while, then we were at the end, and remember it suddenly kicked in. And that's one reason we left there. That was a place where everybody was working out. What was that? It wasn't a church, but it was, remember it was exercise going on. It was like a music center or, I can't think what it. But there were people working, I remember seeing people working out. There were people doing things in some of the rooms, but there was a book club going on. One of the rooms once. They decided they was like that, just.
I'm not sure I remember that.
We were in the upper floor, and the upper floor seemed to be like a different world. The lower floor was all the exercise stuff. I can't remember what that, it seemed like it was a community center or something like that type or something.
Where the place we were meeting in North Richmond Hills.
And I remember it kept pushing us further and further back. Those rooms are way back at the back of the building.
Yeah, I remember that, and
They got little small rooms around.
I guess that was a community center of some
I
sort.
think so. I think it was
Because I think I remember one time we were meeting there and they were having, and they were voting there, I think. And at one point in time, I want to say we actually met in a judge's chambers or something like that.
Yeah, it was some small rooms. in there. And once we got a real small room and a whole lot of people showed up. It kind of packed in there.
Yeah, we've met in a lot of different places, but I don't know what's available now for free, that's the problem. We used to meet over in Brasbridge Park too.
Yeah.
We go over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that one, yeah.
And I guess the North Dallas chapter, it met over at SMU for a while, and there was
Professor.
another, professor there, a telephone expert that
Mm-hmm.
he sort of sponsored us or something.
No, I haven't been there in a long time. You said 4th of July fireworks there, didn't
What I was, they were closing down that place where we met
they? Mm-hmm.
because it was cracks and it was falling apart. I don't even know if it's still there. I went by there not too long ago. I could probably see what the building was. It should be right there in the middle. Maybe they tore it down. I don't know.
Arlington has an airport too, I don't know if they got a facility like this or not.
Yeah,
It's not that far from here, it's a couple miles down the road.
Arlington Airport.
On the other side of 20.
Yeah.
And I remember-
There's the hard pucker place.
Yes.
What's that?
I was trying another one of those.
Oh, yeah.
Any room
Mm-hmm. That's very
that
nice.
actually works with the Amiga.
Mm-hmm.
And then we used to meet out at Bell Helicopter for a while.
Yeah,
Yeah,
those
yeah.
guys.
Yeah, till he kicked us out of there.
Why did they kick us out? Do you remember or not? I
Just because they didn't want outside people coming in, I think it was a security thing.
And you can't find it.
Oh.
Well, Dad, if you're buying a power supply, I could just say, get a big one with a fan at the back. And don't stand it on its end.
Guess I need to build myself a case for the power supply so that it's
I always stay one way.
open on all 6 sides and just has a little.
Yeah. There's somebody. That's him. There he is. I don't know her name when we see his walk.
It may be, it's
Yeah,
that's
that's
great.
great.
Thank you, Ken.
He got up his hand. Does he got anything in his hand? He's got something. He's running.
Slow down, you're gonna be locked out. Or maybe he's trying to beat the 8 o'clock deadline.
It's kind of almost
Yeah,
like,
it's right
Hey,
there.
open. That one open.
All right.
It opened, okay.
The next one open though. Like the other one that locks.
Yeah, I think you're right, yes.
I don't see him. He's up. There it is. He made it through. Oh, they got camera in there.
Ooh.
No, what I was gonna ask you, and I just now thought about it.
What?
Where's the IDE cable?
Right here.
Okay, all right, good.
Possibly. Well, try this.
Okay. All right. Here, can I set it down on like this?
Yeah, like that.
I got no idea.
Yeah.
No, that's where the fan
Put the
is.
fan down, yeah, that's right.
Can I kill another power supply for us?
Yes.
Well,
Okay, let's see.
I'm
Let's see.
not the fan.
Okay.
Well, I got a cable for my Raspberry Pi, so I can hook up to the TV.
Okay,
But no power supplies.
That's fantastic.
HDMI to VGA.
We have HDMI, don't we, in this one?
And who was the other guy that was supposed to show? I mean, what was that all about? Wasn't there supposed to be somebody else demonstrating some kind of computer or something tonight?
The
Or
guys brought
So the
this.
guy that wrote that.
ah, yes, got it. Well, he did make a cameo, so we'll give him that.
Yeah.
All right, Chrome, what the heck's up with you?
They get them excited, so they want to join.
Yeah.
Is there anybody watching?
Not that I know of. I think there's possibly me.
I think it said one viewer.
Yeah, we had another one.
One viewer.
Yeah, probably me.
what the hell?
I'll just edit it later and we'll start the video here. Or stuff.
Damn it.
Will you do it again?
Hmm?
Will you do it again?
I guess so.
Hey, almost. You still got that same one stopping there.
Hilarious.
Here. It's a.
Yay!
Okay,
All right, let's see if it works.
See light.
Okay, right on.
Okay, so.
Okay, well, that sounds promising.
I tried to do something. So
Okay, all right. Great.
Good. I'm glad I saved that power supply.
Searching.
See, it's got enough juice today. Huh.
Yeah, there's a accelerator just kicked in.
Good.
On an IDE bus, is it permitted to have a slave drive with no master? You shouldn't. You shouldn't.
Guru.
He's booting up on the drive himself for 2000.
Yeah. They are.
Wow.
The 4,000 libraries,
The library.
the old 40 library, the AGA stuff is got there. We can now put the other one back in, but you say these are identical, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So you won't be, well, don't have to boot up from the floppy.
But the good news, at least it uses the standard power supply.
Okay.
Does that take special adapters to use it on the Amiga? Was there some like special adapter cable to use that power supply?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what he bought. He bought a special adapter.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Let's just take.
Yeah, they're working with
You
those
get it.
Good old Amiga kit. Yep, so there it is.
Yeah, they have an extension on it.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Very nice.
You want to boot no start up?
Okay.
What was it?
Well, it just said, well, where did
Out
that?
there.
I had it. The 3.1.
Two petitions on it. There's a 3.1 petition. But
What is that?
no, let me ask you this. Why can't I boot? How can I boot off the floppy then? Does that thing have all the necessary stuff on there?
No, this is probably learning something for 2000.
But what is on that 2000 is simply this stuff here, OS 3.1.
But did you put the old 40 by 9? Which is on, I think it's in this list, the one you booked from. If it had it on there, it would never ask for it.
Okay. Okay, so what do you just want to boot up from floppy then now?
Not for it, no, do it from those titles.
Okay.
If it works, all we have to do is get that 040 library off and probably copy it on that hard drive. And you might do it. Unless there's something else, but we'll find out. But load WD.
What?
Load WD.
Sorry.
Good connection.
Okay. Okay.
So we see that can work.
Uh-huh.
All right, now we need to hook this up.
Okay.
So we should use it shut down.
Okay. We want to try to put in the 040 library over there or not?
Yeah, we don't have to do that. You know the one right now.
Okay.
We accomplish that. Now, is this a master drive or slave?
That is a slave.
Okay. So then I've got set for master already. And let's see. All right.
Is that okay to set it down there?
Oh, there's nothing on that farm side.
Okay.
I have a backup in case it doesn't work. I have a hard drive. We can try.
Good.
Yeah, a 1 terabyte hard drive.
Ooh. Okay, boot no start up again?
Yes.
Yeah.
OWB?
What is
Okay.
your favorite hard drive setup utility?
Which one would you like?
Well, this is a 829 so if I just use the good old HD. The bigger one.
I have all kinds of them on that disk.
Scuzzy stuff.
Hmm.
Stuff like scuzzy.
They should probably clean that. Yeah, being all disgusting like that.
The toolbox, expert prep
For 29? Whichever one you're comfortable with.
okay. First question is, let's do this. Okay. That,
There it is.
There it is, yeah.
Right to the top.
So,
oh, it is, it's fuzzy up the box, okay. Now, do that. That's probably it. There, I guess.
Is this a micro? Those are yellow.
Oh,
I know that's still gonna find it.
Yeah, I noticed it was, yeah, the SCSI device got both, but I think it was looking at second SCSI device. And it was bringing up with me. I think it found this. Yeah, this is Micropolis right here. You can switch over to the other SCSI. There's one.
yeah, really good.
But
Try, you know, open that, make sure that expert prep's there and set for,
This one?
so that's a second. We don't want second, we want the first.
That's why I'm wondering why that one's.
Because when I saw it come up, it switched
Oh,
over
I
to
know
second.
that.
Yeah, there it is, right there, Samsung.
Samsung say so.
That's what I think.
Game I was hacking for the last month.
Why
I
didn't-
just show this off here in a second.
Why isn't it finding something
Here,
there?
the Atari 2600.
There's nothing to dry.
Not yet.
Oh,
that's okay.
We haven't got into this
Anyway, it's
stuff for.
four game system. It was Scott basically that I like. So what I did was I took a game. This one right here. That was the original. Okay. Kind of, yeah. You know, kind of go along,
Competition?
jump over these guys, grab stuff. You know,
Okay.
trying to,
There we go.
you know, get hit.
That's fine. Let's try.
So I'll get to the first level pretty quick these days because I've been tinkering with, you know, sprites of this game. I think it's pretty good game, but you know, the characters are pretty basic.
There's a second one.
I'll show off the whole level here real quick.
Yeah.
There we go. Little key appears above the guy at the very top. And catch it and move on to the next level. So, of course, the prizes changed and all that. So
We
what I
should see
did
it. Go
was,
back to the
I went in
Okay.
and I changed the sprites to a different character. And I changed the prizes to different prizes.
There it is.
You know, did a couple of other things too. You know, there's the
What program is this that allows you to do that?
So,
It's,
do you want to
Hackomatic.
install something on it then, I guess?
yeah, it looks into the code, it takes the assembly. And like that right there, we just show up as 38. You know, it could be 38, 7C, 38, 3C. You know, that's actually what you would see if you were to pull up a hex editor.
Mhm.
This program actually spells it out to what it is and finds out, you know, what the assignment is for the characters. Like in a lot of this, let's see if I can pull up the hex, well, the Hackomatic real quick. Not the actual, you know, code. And what they did was they made it where it would show up here. They give you a color, so you can see if it's a color value.
Yeah.
It's pretty accurate. Here's the
That's what we
lettering at the
want.
top of the screen.
Which we don't have. We can put it
And,
on the floppy.
here's the background information.
What's this now?
And let's see, go a little further. This is code. This is
So you can't,
nothing.
they can't find an environment.
And then you go a little further. Here we start seeing some of the character images,
So just boot it off and install floppy.
you know, more character images. You go down a little further. This is a definition of a color of, say, this guy, I believe. So, you know, this kind of gives it a red top, white eyes, you know, a orange belly. And so you just identify it that way. And see what it is it's a code. At this stage right here is looking for color codes. And so the color codes are 45, OF, so forth. Matter of fact, they give a palette. Let's see if it'll open up. There you go. And there's your color palette. You know, 45 and so forth. So that's what these variables are. So here it's looking for an arrangement for a character. Here it's looking for colors. And again, and here's an area where it's looking for values for the pattern of the characters. This is all stuff that I've had fun with last month. You know, number sets.
Vehicle 40 library.
I'm thinking, yeah,
Here are
maybe
the
something
prizes.
else I'm not thinking about, but that's one thing you definitely should.
And
Well, actually,
these are
this
more
is
color
all 60,
values.
so it need to be all
Yeah,
60
you start kind of
and
recognizing
all
this as you
40.
go.
And it's a special one.
Then we're back to, you know, character appearance, character running,
There's a special 60 or 40 library, which is
animation,
a real small file size.
colors for
And then
the
there's 60
characters.
60
You know.
or 60 library.
So here in the middle is
The
going to
Amiga
be
never
white.
knew about the
It's gonna
60
have,
or 60.
you know,
It does,
orange
it's
here,
60 or
orange
40
here,
library, not
yellow
the direction to the
bottom
60 or
bottom of the
60
feet.
library. That's what you have to find.
And
Find those two things.
Here he is jumping.
I forgot, you got 60 or 60.
And I think that concludes that.
We did both
All the
of
rest
those.
of this, all its jumbledness. This is just
I
code.
got those somewhere. It is.
So there's like sound values, graphical values, you know, things like that. And this goes on for quite a while. I've actually peeked around at some of that as well, but not as well as the other stuff.
Is this DF0?
No.
So that is where this comes back into play. I've had fun with it.
It's on DF0.
This is the Atari
I have no idea.
2600.
It says DF0 there.
No,
Let's
I don't.
find my latest here. Once
You don't
again,
want to do that, you gotta use the.
let's see, here it is, right here. There we go. So, you remember what it looked like before? This is what it looks like now. You know, a little bit more detail for a character. These guys have more detail. Prizes have more detail. Because they would be like 1 pixel spread out by 3. That's how they did it in this particular case. So I put like, you know, what looks like a skinny exclamation point like this, and it like stretched them out.
Okay, got
Where
DF0.
they're looking wide like this.
Okay.
And I just put a little bric-a-brac on the side. What are they? What is this?
They're the ladder.
Yeah, I turned these into the ladders. And I made these background areas where when he lines up, his exclamation point on his shirt changes colors. And it looks like he has these like word balloons next to him, you know, above his head. So I just had a little fun with it. And of course, if you get too close, they'll eat you. So yeah, I did some editing of the sprites, basically.
I think you changed the disc after the book.
I gotta quit doing that. Gotta time my gems better. There we go. You just go up there and you grab these things. They're looking, right? There we go. And there's this. And then at the very top, it was just a key. Now it's a 2-character sprite. So if you grab it, sometimes it's his face or it's an exclamation point. There you go. Prizes have changed now. So there you go. And I've got it now where he's got like a, you know, like these little places you can stop. You know, the joke is, you know, he's holding a mirror there. You know.
That is, I would be 99% sure that that one
He'll
is,
jump, stop.
hang on,
Not be hit.
yeah.
Well, I did that manually, but yeah. It's just
No,
reflexes.
actually, I
There we go.
guess
Whoops.
that one is zero.
But it's probably for the trail connector.
So yeah, it's been fun editing this
Zero
since last
plug
month.
into it.
Once I had this, there was one for the Atari computer, slightly more,
So you look up zero.
kind of like the
We'll see.
Commodore
That is
64
the
era.
first
So
drive in
let's see
that
here, I got this guy. And let's see if I can pull one up. Let's see, and cartridges, and here it is. So I took the same sprites
It's done.
and I put them on the Atari computer's version of it. So there it is. Same character sprites. I could do a little bit more at the top of that
That
one.
cable.
Had some fun with it.
Computer.
And the only problem I got with this version is the controls aren't nearly as fun. So,
Is it harder to use?
yeah, their control setup is not quite as easy as the other one. Yeah, so anyway, so that's that. Of course, it also would help if I didn't that number. There we go. So I can jump. And let's see, I had to remember what. Oh, that's right. This one was like that after that. Okay, got it. I figured that again.
Now it's reading.
So there we go. And it's a lot like the other one. Only now at the very top, they've got like his face for his available men. We'll do a few things different. The background worked differently. That's why it's not changed. I actually tried to put it in like I did on the earlier game system. What they did when this company made this game is ported almost directly over. The character sprites were almost exactly the same. So didn't take too much to modify it. The background looks completely different, so I'm gonna have to kind of tinker with that.
Here's the zero.
There we go.
Big of zero.
Are you like the plain background?
Oh, I don't? Well, I like to make it its own identity as much as possible.
really do.
Change it from the original game to make it something completely
Yeah.
unique. So I've been tinkering with the sounds and the background and all that. And I tried one other one. Remember the VIC-20?
I remember the name.
See, early Commodore computer after the PET was, I tried to plug in all this. So let's see if I can show you what I got. So it's, I've been playing with it a little bit. The top's turned out pretty good. The title and some of the character sprites, the prizes have turned out pretty good. Haven't figured out the color yet. And so here we go. And controlling it was a little more difficult. So it kind of works a little more differently on this one. Oops. And I just died. I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to be able to
Any disc in there, so you can get
do
the,
this one, but you can see where it kind of looks like the guy.
Crashes. Crashes on the.
The sprites were a little shorter, so I had to kind of try to condense them. I haven't changed over all the sprites either. So that's why you
Yeah.
look like the older characters sometimes.
So you set.
what's
There
that?
you go.
We can't do that because the environment hasn't been set.
And so anyway, that's been fun. That's been my art project, I guess you could say. There we have it. All from a hacking
Taking
program.
the floppy out and just reboot, so, you get the screen where it shows to put the disc
I
in.
had a friend who was really good with it.
No, we won't because the hard drives are setting.
Yeah, but you've taken something
Yeah,
to
yeah, right.
Which hard
be
drive?
something else, it's,
You can plug that.
Emulate.
yeah.
The thing is, I was thinking that DF0 is always.
I wanted to try the VIC-20 one going, because,
To this
this is a Commodore meeting and all that. So I
You
just
know,
have what I was able
DF1,
to do.
DF2,
It's gonna take a little more tinkering time to figure out how
you
it
have two
actually
drives
works in that
inside.
setup.
You have DF0, DF0 and
Well,
DF1
unlike
inside.
the,
There's DF2,
Atari
DF3 outside.
2600 and the Atari computer,
May I try
it
something?
was almost
Mhm.
like sprite for sprite, the same characters, and it all worked the same. But VIC-21 is a little different in how they handle it.
You need all this. The graphic stuff.
Mhm.
Graphics not
had no idea.
Well, I fired up my 1200
Yeah.
all. I probably know more about it too.
Emergency disc.
I just don't bring it to meetings and all, but
I
They
think
do have
booting
that.
up from that thing.
VIC 20 emulator. For the
So you don't have an internal floppy
powerful ones
drive?
that I've got though, but still, it'd be kind of fun to pull it up, see what it can do.
My Windows box, I have Amiga forever. There's an Amiga.
Yes,
High density Amiga floppy.
I should
Okay.
try to play with that next.
Okay.
He's built.
Yeah.
I guess there's a program that'll run
That's what it is for floppy, so you can environment.
So I'm thinking this
Set
up
up
to
playing in no environment, so it
Seems
seems
like
like.
Right.
that can be used in formats.
Probably could.
But still, we have to try to get a nice Fortran 90.
Oh yeah, that'd be great.
I have this, this one guy wrote it from Linux as, I guess, one of his projects.
Mhm.
And he's still writing it, and it's all, I got the code, but it's in C.
I absolutely hate that.
Yeah.
Which I'm not real good at, but Amiga doesn't have all the
What?
files that apparently Linux does.
Hmm.
And so I'm missing
The floppy is,
Oh wow.
Yes, the floppy.
if I could get that.
And I know it's right protected. I'm not gonna unprotect it, you stupid ass.
Oh, that'd be fun.
Of course, I probably have to deal with the different files.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
But that, yeah, that would kind of neat.
Yeah, that would.
Right now, I downloaded the source super stuff.
Mhm.
I used to play it, 20, 30 years ago on VMS.
this was one of the things I
I've
would
been,
tell Mark today, we need a floppy disk that has everything on it. So you have to swap your
once
disk
again,
out.
he's
Mhm.
using some things that I would have on the Amiga.
Really? Like what?
Let me think.
Why did it fail?
Something we gotta ask at least once a meeting.
Like on this, you got the time T.
Swap your different workstations.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, Amiga doesn't have that.
Why does that keep failing?
What I'm doing is recording it.
Install this.
Okay.
It's gonna take me a while, it's like 96 files.
Ha! Wow.
Some of them are only like 3 lines long. What I'm gonna do is report it once exactly, then maybe look at places
Yeah,
where I can clean it up a bit.
Yeah.
Because, you know, when you make a call, to somebody, you're paying a price for that.
Mhm.
And so he's got something like he calls skip, well, whoever it is has something called skip. And I think all it does is skip some lines. You know, write out some lines. And you need to do that when you're just in a few years later, stretch instead of making a call.
Yeah.
Anyway, it gives something to play with.
So have you looked to see if they got one out there? Yeah. Fortran 90.
Oh, they don't, no. The closest of the AppSoft Fortran 77 is probably about the only thing out there.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a pretty good compiler. But you have no structures. Fortran 77 had no structures, so I gotta build these structures out of equivalences. Which
I'm not sure what's going on here.
So what happened?
You know, it crashed.
It crashed during the installation?
Yeah.
It will boot up off the workbench disk, but it won't boot up off the install disk.
Okay.
And we'll try doing an install from there. What did it tell us eventually? So because I couldn't, I wanted to make
Let me see
it
if I
an
can find something.
unprotected workbench,
Mhm.
which I shouldn't have to do.
Right. What's really fun about this is I get this, you know, where I want it to be, and then I'm like, hey, wait a minute, I can change that, or I can move that up a pixel, or, you know. I've had like 18 revisions of this thing, plus, like, you know, 10 before that. But it's just been fun. It's been fun, you know,
It's
learning.
fun. That's what you're after.
Of course.
Alright, this will be a
Pursuit of happiness.
Yeah. That is very true. That is what it is. So. The what? RAD, huh? So what's rad?
RAD is a floppy white thing that is in RAM.
No, okay. Got it. No, that's pretty rad. Yeah, that's possible. RAM access drive, yeah. It's been a while since I thought about that.
Here.
I think if I modify that though, it'll crash it. I was looking for,
So this thing kind of patches the execute.
isn't that neat?
Dangerous.
Very dangerous. I've got a whole folder full of dangerous where I went through and I just hacked it just to see if I could find sound values. Let's see if I got it. Here we go. All these right here, noise after jump, you know, wild, see, character looks like he's scared, you know, errors. And I didn't save every last one of them, you know, it's just sometimes it makes the character look bigger or smaller or upside down or, you know, it's just.
How big is this disc?
This one, I think it's 120, I believe it is. And then I've got another 120 right there, so yeah, I'm okay. And all these ones right here are just 4K a piece. Like teeny tiny. So this is taking up no space whatsoever. Every last one of those. See, I think after all this, all the hacking and all the images,
Workbench 3.1 still in the
yeah,
drive.
75 meg.
Yes.
That's all it's come to.
Let's see.
It's not too bad. And that's everything. I mean, those are utilities. I think the utilities probably take up the most space. And there's probably some, yeah, a lot of picture files and such, but all those hacking ROMs came up to 610K.
Does that give you a percentage used?
Oh, the drive itself? Oh, well, let's see. See what we got on that.
Should you have done that or
We've got about
assigned
40 gig left. I've used 80 gig. It's not too bad. Then I got this thumb drive and I've got 50 gig left on it. I used 74 gig on that one for mainly used for storage. Pretty amazing.
Yeah, it was when I first started working in the Navy. Discs.
Yes.
Talking about the big old huge round platters.
Yeah, this big.
Probably held about 10 meg.
Four of them, there was, what was 80, I guess it was 80 meg.
80 meg, not bad.
And then you get the bigger ones.
Pretty good for 80 watt.
There was, we had 300 meg.
Yeah.
You had tubs, put them in there, screw down. Those are the people.
Yep. Certainly didn't take it for granted.
Enjoyed working.
You'd use a lot more of your own noggin.
More L and
Yeah.
R.
And computers just sat there doing their simple task until you asked them to do something. They went off doing their own thing unless you had them do it. I think that's what I liked about your alpha setup, you know. Your
Yeah.
it's just like, wow, it just sits there, you know, has a little clock, you know, and it just
No, never
waits until you give it a command. Kind of simple.
Now the OSs have a.
Might have been fine fonts.
What's that?
Must not be copied over yet.
Just,
Oh,
just this
okay, yeah, could be.
waiting state that they. Yeah, I shut the alpha down. No, the reason I want that was so I can, like, take a tool, just like shoot the exact
Yeah.
spacing.
Just do
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I think I might just.
Okay, just
If you want
do
to-
a DIR on that
Play
and
with it.
see what.
I'm thinking maybe I'll just go ahead and go to the.
Advanced.
Yeah, there you go. I gotta be honest, I'm not sure how soon I want to play with it, but I certainly like to pick it up.
Do we need classes?
You got a 1200 still.
But that's all classes.
No, it actually runs fine. I just never get around to using it.
Oh, yeah.
Here we go. Let's check out your jump drive for a second.
Yeah.
Jump drive. Jump drive.
The C key doesn't work. Hit it harder.
Let's see how we do it. All right, so let's check out the drive. Oop. All right, so all that good stuff, huh? So do I copy the whole thing or just one particular directory?
Upper case.
So,
Go to the main,
uh-huh.
Yeah, those.
and then you just.
I mean,
I think the line
Yeah,
up
you
the
can
case
use-
thing is burned out.
Copy that whole thing or just go in there and get the LHA is really what you want.
Okay, so just get the LHA here.
Do you want to do the system or?
This MEVMS to LHA.
Expansion or any of that? I don't know.
That's.
The whole thing.
Just unpack that.
Six.
All right,
It has the read and everything.
done.
Yeah.
All right, well,
All right.
cool enough.
Now let's see what it says when we try to do it.
Like a zip file.
Yeah, isn't that cool? That's, I guess, stuff it or something, you know, kind of activating. Which, I mean, it's neat that it knows LHA.
Yeah, that's just an Amiga. LHA, or do other people use that?
I think I've seen it around, not just Amiga,
Okay.
but it's certainly not used very much elsewhere. I mean, if it is used, it's used pretty sparingly. Like early Mac used to be all about the zip files, stuff it,
Oh.
files.
Okay.
It used to be such a pain because you get on another computer like a PC and you go to,
Doesn't recognize.
not readily. It always took stuff it, and Macs rolls around stuff it files. And eventually they started doing the DMG files, the disk image. That's what Macs use a lot more now. And then of course zip files and everything else that the rest of the world uses.
Of course, it's going to the wrong place.
Oh, yeah.
It's been probably getting around there.
Oh,
Oh, tar.
Tar files.
I didn't see a place to tell it where I wanted to start.
Tape archive.
Hmm.
Is that what that was?
Yeah, that's what it stands for.
Oh, goodness.
Nobody uses tapes anymore.
Nope. Now that Big 20 emulator, you can attach a tape file.
I remember there's some of the old computers.
Oh, man, maybe you should have selected something other than the Nova,
Cassette tape.
the Novus installation.
Well, I
Yep.
could always copy it off from the RAM.
Mhm.
SSD.
I had one for a while. I had one on my Atari.
Okay, all right.
I've used, I think they had 2 different types of cassette drives. I had a lot of games I'd load. They take like, 10 to 15 minutes. No.
Yeah, they're slow.
Oh, yeah. Now, one of them was really cool. It was a Jupiter lander or something like that. And as it was loading on the Ataris, you had 2 tracks. So you had like an audio track and you had your data track, and they could both be simultaneously. So while it was loading, it was playing this audio track. Mission control.
Get you ready for the game.
Yeah,
Uh,
I think we're ready for liftoff. Yes, looks like all systems are go, and all this is playing while you're loading the game. Yeah.
one thing that I like, the Amiga came with a base.
Mhm.
You know, and apparently Microsoft, right?
Hmm.
And of course, they didn't make it as good as they.
Hmm.
So yeah, I got this game called Gorilla that throws bananas.
Yeah.
It never worked because it didn't have all the commands that Microsoft says they had.
Oh. Yeah. So they didn't make a Microsoft Basic Amiga at any point?
Apparently they wrote it, but they left out things. I suspect it wouldn't be as good as theirs.
What?
Probably, yeah. And not enough room around this to copy the fonts.
What? What a rip, man. You need more memory.
He's got 132 megabytes there.
Yeah.
So you really loaded that much stuff? I mean, I doubt you would have loaded that much off a floppy.
Not off the floppy,
Yeah, that's what it said.
Good grief. So you're trying to load it all on a RAM disk?
Yeah,
That's kind of fun.
RAD would have been better.
Yeah.
RAD survives reboots.
Wow.
And it'll boot the machine up in
That's pretty cool.
like 3 or 4 second reboots.
Huh. Red survives reboots. Almost sounds like a slogan. Right. Yeah, it's almost eating time.
Yes.
I'm sure if I can find it.
Now complete.
The other one was-
I don't want to reboot my computer.
No, we don't reboot the computer.
Excuse me.
Down some.
Ah,
My friend in Shanghai.
very cool.
This is his boy.
Huh.
He's growing up thick.
Yes, he is. You can read that, huh?
Some. But this is.
We can do this all on the hard drive in about 5 seconds. Instead of installing the hard drive in 5 seconds.
Nice.
Yeah, we check.
The WeChat.
Oops.
It was created in China. And,
So there's a Chinese to English function.
Yeah.
Nice.
they use this for everything. Right? You go around Beijing and they got these
Well,
thousands
let's rebuild it, see if we get some
of bicycles, right?
Mhm.
And they're
Well, we,
and then scaling the bicycle with WeChat and pay for it.
Lockies out, or are they still in?
They buy stuff at their WeChat.
Wow.
We don't have that, we couldn't use this in China, because we don't have that function.
Oh,
Oh, you mean on our phone?
Yeah, on our phone.
we
Oh, we got
a library.
this is-
He's got a 60060, we don't have a 60060 library.
This doesn't have all the features of Chinese.
Oh, I gotcha. No, we got the, Google Pay and Apple Pay.
Yeah. It's pretty similar.
Yeah, very, very similar in concept. I work at a grocery store and we have Apple Pay working there. And you set up for the credit function. I guess it looks for a signal also, in addition to a card being swiped or something. And at that point, it recognizes it and activates the Apple Pay. The Apple Pay is active. So it's kind of a neat thing.
Yeah, I think I got that on, what exactly is this? You set up an account, a credit card and stuff like that? Or-
I think so. Yeah, I don't actually have it set up myself, but I've seen it in action. It's cool. I think I prefer to use a card myself, so it's
Yeah.
just me, but still it's neat that you can just take a phone and go, whoop, and you don't even have to do that. You just right here, and there's the card reader, and they interact with each other. It's kind of neat.
Yeah.
Living in the future.
Yeah, it's gonna get.
Try doing an info.
There'll be no money, and it's all electronically.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not completely against that.
As long as it's secure.
Oh, yeah.
You can't do an info just without anything there, can you?
I don't think so.
There you go.
Yeah. Ooh.
Blah.
Wonder why I can't find
We
it.
have DH0 or O instead of 0.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, yes. uh-huh.
We got
Oh.
DHO, not DH0.
yeah. I don't know where.
I think that was right, but,
Zero.
There you go.
Hey, sure.
okay.
Yeah. We are in town, it's your fun. All right. Bye.
Let's say, let's see, it's like.
Chinese spells. Yeah, it's also Chinese.
Mhm.
Because European language is German, French, right? You know, you get to have people
Oh,
who
there you
you hear what you're saying,
Mhm.
you know? But you don't find.
There's what's called, still that thought.
Yeah,
Many Western.
that's true.
So you can kind of hold on. A semi kind of party
That's what's
conversation
called-
without anybody listening in.
That's kind of nice.
It's interesting.
Let's see if I remember
Huh,
correctly.
it sure it is.
Do show all?
Yeah, it's in press, I believe.
I would almost think you would take,
let's
I know, some from Poland or something like
There
that.
it is right there.
You got an ENV directory there, it's in it.
We're going to either learn
It's
Chinese
the
or
same.
English.
Huh?
It's
It's the
just like
same.
Chinese would be easier.
Because we didn't actually do it before.
We have a
we-
lot of crap.
Not so much the Chinese, huh?
Jesus, it almost reminds me of zero.
Ah.
There's no articles,
Yeah.
okay?
There we go.
And unlike, I took German.
Download WV.
Yeah.
What language did you
It wasn't too
We got
different
that.
when it was Spanish, so.
No, it was
More
like
Latin
E and
language.
B.
But in
There,
Chinese,
now,
the verb never changes.
Huh.
Not like in your German. He's got the ending. Oh, shit.
Yep. That's true.
It's funny living here. I've gotten some overwhelmed with Spanish.
Mhm.
But I would never want to learn it. It just, you know, my ear, someone speaking Spanish. It just annoys me. Not in Mexico, because that's what they speak, but here.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I got you.
And you know, the other thing is.
Anybody want to work in the power
They
supply?
put these things out as English and
I could try to take it and take a look at it, or see if I can give my dad maybe some resistor went out or something.
Merry Christmas.
Thank you.
Christmas comes early.
Christmas comes early.
And you got
We trade
you
you.
got the tools.
Oh, you trading? What?
We trade you for that one.
Oh.
We trade. It's bigger, that one's bigger.
Yeah. Hey, I really came out like a bandit. No, the cool thing is,
That doesn't work.
see if I can fix this, and then
Yeah.
next time we blow a power supply, you know, have a backup. Look, I can with my ever knowledgeable dad and see if he can help walk me through it. Yeah, my dad's repaired quite a few power supplies. Usually it's a resistor or some capacitor that's gone out, something along those lines. So we can take a look at it.
Well, we
Yeah, I
have,
say it's working.
yes, it is. Mhm.
Yay! So what do we do?
Got a machine running off of a SSD.
Oh, solid state drive. Nice. Okay. Very, very cool.
Make one of those for SCSI.
The only one that makes the SAS job.
Hmm?
The only one that makes would be an SAS one, serial attached gun.
The new SCSI.
They still make some type of SCSI.
Yeah, serial attached gun uses.
I thought SCSIs were like a thing of the past.
Yeah, it's kind of SAS downlights the server world. It's super fast.
Wow.
Fastest SSDs are SAS, fastest hard drives. Most reliable.
It's like SCSI back when I had it on, you know, the Atari, the, of course, the Amiga, the Mac. You know, I used it for all those. Well, I was looking for a needle in a haystack. Lines, you know, right underneath the title. Trying to see if I can modify them, but I can't see the graphical characters. They're just lines. That's the problem. They're just lines, so you know. But in the other ones, what was really funny about them is they were actually defined as actual characters. You know, like this one right here. You know, on the Atari computer, even on the Vic 20, they actually looked like something.
That's right,
There's a title, but then it's going to change in a second.
Gates in that though?
And then we'll have like, you know, the face of the
Yeah,
character, which is
close
what
that.
defined it to. It used to be like little men.
Recognizing the whole
See,
thing.
they actually use that instead of the lines. Yeah, because the graphics on this is of course better.
Yeah.
It was what was it?
Yeah, it needs
48K computer, 64K
3.9
computer versus a
68 or
2K.
69 to bring it up.
Mhm.
Oh, that's the attract mode.
And then we could use the whole.
You know, the
Yes.
We're,
bring it
we're
up.
losing only
You know, the automatic mode.
Oh,
They call it a track.
246 gigabytes.
That's all.
So there we go. So anyway, I was trying to see if I could find those guys on this one. This, it's ironic, it has less graphical capability, and yet this one looks better than the other one. Mainly because I can't figure out how to make the background do all that. It, like I say, it's a little different. I'll show you the best I was able to do though, this one. I actually played with it a little bit. I got to do some stuff, but it's not really satisfactory yet. Of course, I'll keep playing with it. I just got to relearn it again. Oh no, wait, it's these guys. Let's see, maybe, was it this one? Yeah, so I played with it a little bit. I wanted to get them to there side by side, but still trying to figure it out. Let's see, that's right. It's, here we go.
No, no C.
Yeah, it's not quite lined up to where it goes up.
Oh, yeah.
There we go. So it's there, but whoop. So what's up with my jumping?
Do it again.
Yeah,
Yeah, do it again.
Yeah.
I gotta play with it some more.
Hero.
Oh well.
You don't have enough room there?
How much memory do you have?
That was full.
RAM is full.
How much memory do you have in there?
Well, a rad drive is on the floppy side.
Right, oh, it's on the top. Yeah.
That's what I was gonna say.
How much memory do you have on the machine?
128 megs.
Fascinating.
That's what I thought.
That's full accelerator drive, plus you get the two
Two
legs
chips.
of chip around.
Huh.
Okay.
It's really cool. I just realized. Oh wait, this is an older version. I was like, okay, of course.
What had to boot from the rad drive? For the one not stuck in there.
Okay.
See, you need to make a floppy disk to boot these machines that would not need to be.
What's really fun about
swapping
this?
around.
Mhm.
Why
I
the
played
shot?
this game
Yeah.
all the time when I was a kid.
What I wanted to do.
Back in high school. And it's been fun being able to make it something else.
Turn it off.
Yep.
Right there.
Mhm.
At least
All
we
right.
know what to do it.
Yeah.
These kind of games.
And that little adapter's only $8.
It's too stressful.
Oh,
This little thing right here.
I can imagine.
You know what I like?
What's that?
Elevator action.
Mhm.
Well, I got that.
And SATA drives were very common. If we'd had time on
Yeah.
the 1 terabyte RAM, so we got a full 1
I
terabyte.
play a lot.
You know, they-
We would need 3.9.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it wouldn't show.
They've got the elevator action
3.9
arcade
is
game
so
over at
broad.
Free Play Arlington.
Oh, the real one?
Yeah. Yeah.
I haven't seen one of them for 20 years.
Yeah. They're come with me sometime. You can play as much as you want.
Wow.
Dial all you want. Still get through the whole game.
We had time to test the this.
I think the,
We need a ribbon cable.
I think I have that at home somewhere. I'm sure I do. I think it's.
Either way,
I was thinking I was hard drive there for my leaders.
You shoot with your right hand.
Uh-huh.
you still have your Amiga or?
Nice.
Didn't think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all the 357A.
It's been a while. It might take you a moment to re-remember it. All right, FaceTime. It's me. Huh. All right. Well, I'd like to thank you for showing up, watching our 30 minutes to an hour of Where's My Power Supply? And did we get it doing what we wanted it to do? Yeah, that's right. We got to
Yeah.
load off the
More or less.
SSD.
SSD.
Yeah,
It worked.
not bad. So, all right. And power supply is yours. That's an extra. So hand that back to you. There you go. I junked some computers. We're getting rid of it, and so that was that. So, all right. Tune in next time as we'll blow something else up. Of a computer, I mean, I probably should say that. Just-
Yeah, you might.
Well,
Who's
hopefully
listening?
next time we will see an Amiga 5000.
But what is an Amiga 5000?
It is a high-end Amiga 1.
Okay, nice. Is it a spiffy case, or you just put whatever case you want, or just a board?
They make a special case for it, yes. It's black with a boing ball in front.
Ooh, nice. I always want to see a Amiga in that type of computer, you know, the G5 case. I always thought the G5 case is the most beautiful case I think ever made. It's just heavy as all get out.
Can I unplug this, Greg?
Go ahead. We're cool.
Okay.
All right. So we're off to get dinner, so have a good night. Talk to you later.